Hello there! This is DBT, and this is Art of Rune. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt 8. And today, as you can see on the title, probably on the thumbnail, I'm gonna be spending my dices from the Treasure Rush again. This time for the... Oh god, I always forget the name of this car. It's the big... Oh, I knocked someone down. The Mercedes 2022 Vision something, concept something, something. I don't know, I forget the name. Honestly, I'm not particularly interested on that car in terms of being the Treasure Rush car, because first, it's electric, don't care too much for electric. Second, it doesn't look particularly interesting to me. But either way, I'm still gonna use my dices, and we'll see how things go. I don't know if I'm gonna be trying to quote-unquote unlock the car, because I know I'm not gonna be able to, or if I get any, what are they called? The special dices, the ultimate dice. If I'm gonna spend, oh, RIP to that dude. Oh my god! You know what? I kind of deserve that. What is this race? What's happening? Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll see if I use the ultimate dices on trying to get to the super round or just use it for some direct upgrades. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I just wanted to start with a little bit of action and get my last dice because yes, why not? 5th place. Come on, I could have gotten 1st place, but I guess karma caught up to me. It's alright. If you enjoy my content, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe. Helps the channel, so do it for me. Go ahead, do it. But alright. Let's figure out what's gonna happen with this Treasure Rush because, oh boy, that's some dices that I gotta spend. Alright, and now that my inventory, well, my inbox is completely empty, we get to spin, no, not spin, roll the dices. So, I did talk about before how this Treasure Rush was a bit shorter than previous one. I don't remember exactly how many days, but these are all the dices that I was able to get. Now, I did miss some. I'm not exactly sure how many, but I know that one day or two I missed a couple of dices here and there. So this is not the maximum amount of dices that you can get. Again, we, as in the content creators, we no longer get additional dices. So this is basically what you would be able to do. So, as you can see, I haven't rolled a single one. So let's start rolling and see what I can do. Now, last time that I made a video like this, so, oh, right away, nice. Last time that I made a video like this, someone told me like, oh my god, it hurts me so much seeing how you are just wasting the potential rolls of the dice. I don't know how he said it, but it's like, what are you talking about? I have no control. Or he mentioned something about a strategy, like I wasn't using a strategy or something. I'm like, what strategy can I use when I'm rolling the blue dice? Yeah, granted, the ultimate dice, yeah, over there, you gotta think a bit more. But other than that, what? Are you saying there's a way to manipulate what kind of roll you get? I highly doubt it. So, yeah, I don't know, but oh well. So, yeah. So this car, I'm not oh, there it is the name. Mercedes-Benz 2022 Show Car Vision AMG. Jesus Christ. It's honestly a car that it doesn't call me. You know what I mean? It's not a car that I think it looks fantastic. It's alright. I mean, it's fine. It's electric, so that already it doesn't interest me too much. But overall, it's just not something that I'm super hyped to get. So, I will see. There's a chance that I might not even land into any single ultimate dice, so I won't even have to decide like, ooh, do I want to go for upgrades or do I go for the super round? Because if I don't ever land here, then it's not even a question anymore. But yeah, I still say that the Treasure Rush is still a very good way of getting direct upgrades, which is always a welcome thing. More now that the direct upgrades are no longer acquirable ooh, nice. Are no longer acquirable in time-limited events. You know that for a little while, I don't know, for a couple months, we were getting a lot of direct upgrades in regular TLEs. Like, oh, it's a TLE for this, and there's 5 direct upgrades of this, and 5 direct upgrades of that other class, and whatnot. Well, not anymore. We have been in a drought for direct upgrades in that sense, and honestly, I think that's how it's gonna stay. I wish it wasn't the case, but I do imagine that Gameloft at some point they were like, okay, you know what? We may be given too many of these things that we should be selling instead, so let's not give them for free anymore, and instead let's just monetize it. Okay, there we go. We landed in one of these. Ooh. I'm gonna give the super round a shot. I mean, could I guarantee right now, like, I can roll, what, a 2, 4, 5 in guarantee class S upgrade, but I have a bunch of those. I have a bunch of direct upgrades, and granted, this is a very DBT quote-unquote issue. He doesn't want them because he has too many. It's kind of true. But, you know, I'll give it a shot. Like I said, I'm not particularly... Oh, 2, 4... Did I just land in the super round naturally? Wow, that's kind of dope. Well, I'm not super interested on unlocking the car myself. Like, it's not a, oh, I'm trying to get this car or anything. Imagine that I happen to land in the correct thing and I get the car. That would be dope. But honestly, I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. I've never won a single Treasure Rush. Naturally, I haven't. The only way I've unlocked cars from the treasure rush is by going absolutely insane and spending a bunch of money to unlock them for very specific reasons. Whoa, another one. Cool. For very specific reasons, obviously, for content and whatnot. That is what I tell myself to be able to sleep at night after spending that much money. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, overall, it's like, let's see if I can get it. Maybe I'll get super lucky and get it. And it would be dope if I could record it. I legit have been, you know, just if you wish daydreaming, in other treasure rush where I'm more interested on the main car, right? I've been in daydreaming. Like, imagine if I'm just rolling my dices randomly one day and I unlock the car. Wouldn't it be great to capture that moment in video? So that's why I record this stuff. But honestly, I just know that I'm not gonna get the car. But you know, just Jesus Christ, another one of these, lovely. Just in case, you know, that's why I'm recording. Who knows? I'm miracle. I'm like magic. No, what am I trying to say? A miracle may happen. So hey, one must not lose faith, I guess. All right, so I need a 4. So let me use my first of this. Oh, that's great. So now, while the chances of landing in this thing are ridiculously low, I guess there's also a possibility of a bunch of times landing in the 2000 thing, and oh, wouldn't that be great? But honestly, it seems unlikely. I don't think a single time I have ever landed in the 2000 points thingy. I have seen some, who was it? I can't remember exactly who it was, but I've seen in Discord some people that are like, oh, look, I just landed in the 2000. I was like, what? But how? That gets you so close. Landing in 2000 puts you one quarter into getting the main reward. Because you need 5,000 points to get to the 10 direct upgrades here. But then after that, you need another 3,000 points to get to the car. So that's 8,000 in total. So yeah, you get, I mean, the chances are so ridiculously low. But imagine that you land, oh, wow, Jesus. Imagine you land 4 times in the 2000 thingy. Then, you know, the car is yours. So there is that. All right, I'm a little bit conflicted. Should I use... I'm going to use a regular dice. Because there is 1, 2, 3, 4 chances to get in something I would want. And only 2 chances of getting in something I don't... Oh, come on. I landed here. Okay, fine. All right, next lap I'll just use the I always forget. Ultimate dice. Yeah, there you go. And by the way, if I sound a little bit like, oh, DBT is a little bit loose today. Just, you know, in the sense of not being 100% focused. That is because it's late, all right? Just like last time I did a video on this, I'm recording this, how many? 3 hours and a half before this ends. So this makes it very deep into the nighttime for me. So yes, that is why I'm a little bit like, you know? It's fine. I do this for you, for the content. Because honestly, I could have done this much earlier, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. And at the end of the day, I didn't need to get my extra dices anyway. My last dice is from... Okay, that's a 4. That's class S. All right, that's as good as that's gonna get. So let's land over here and see what I get. For that, we need a 3 this time. Where's there? It is. All right, there you go. But yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe one day, some magical, mystical day, I'm gonna land. Maybe not in the car itself, but landing some really cool, in a bunch of super lucky treasure points and get the car eventually. I don't know. Seems, again, extremely unlikely, but hey, might as well record it. At the end of the day, at least you're going to be seeing what I'm getting from these dices anyway. So I suppose that is a good thing. And I did ask you guys at some of the point if you actually like this type of videos, because to me, it just seems like, really, people like watching this, but it seems that some of you guys do enjoy it. So for those of you that enjoy it, I salute you. And if you're one of those people, why don't you leave me in the comments? I salute you back, DBG. In that way, I will know that you're one of them, and I'm gonna use that as a key phrase. How about that? If you leave me that comment, the first person to post it gets the heart. You know how that whole thing works, right? I don't really need to explain. All right, I got 2 1s in a row. All right, let's roll for a third 1 in a row. That's not gonna happen, but oh, well, that was actually pretty all right. I'm gonna take it. Oh, I was hoping for the 800. Listen, if I may not get the car, but it would be dope if I still lucked out and managed to get my 10 direct upgrades, which again I don't really need, but yeah, you know, it's not great. It's just trying to optimize or trying to get the most out of. Maybe it's great. I don't know. 100 points. Yay! I only need to land in that thing another bunch of times. All right, it's fine. All right, we got another Class A. That's actually kind of helpful because I have been indeed upgrading some Class A cars, and it's not that I'm running low on those direct upgrades, but I would like to, you know, kind of refill them. Ooh, Class S. Jeez. All right, let's land here. Oh, let's land over there again with another 3. That's exactly what I needed. So let's see. I'm just gonna stop rolling there. Whatever, it's fine. All right, well, 400 points. That's okay. And now I only have 1 more of this. So yeah, could I have gone for the direct upgrades guaranteed by using this dice? Yeah, I could have. But, you know, there's this saying, which in this case, I mean, it's always applicable, but at the same time over here is just like, I don't even know what to call it, but you know that saying of you miss every shot you don't take, right? So at least I'm gonna be trying to get the car, I guess, but not like super committed, and it's fine. Over here I will hear someone, well, if someone tells me like, DBT, you could have used it on the direct upgrades, I know, all right? I'm very well aware that I could have done that, but I decided to not, because I seriously have a lot of these, and I mean, more is always better, but hey, gotta give it a try to get the car, maybe. Though honestly, it would kind of bother me to unlock this car while, for example, the next treasure rush after this one, I mean, I don't know when it's gonna be starting, but whenever the treasure rush after this begins, it was already announced by Gameloft that it's gonna be the AMG Black Series, AMG GT Black Series, which is another Mercedes but with a big wing, and oh, it looks dope. So that one I would like to get. So if I were to use all of my luck for the next, you know how you use your luck for a whole lot of time, you know, like, oh, I just spent all my, whoa, okay, cool. It's like, oh, I just spent all of my luck for the next year. Well, if I'm gonna spend all of my luck, I would rather spend it on that other car rather than this one, but hey, whatever, it's fine. All right, I'm starting to run low on the dices, so it's all right. Get a 6, that's gonna put me, oh, in another one of these. Oh, no, I miscounted. I thought it was gonna land me here. I guess I needed to roll a 7. I don't know why I feel like I can't roll a 7 with 1 dice, but what do I know? All right, so if I could land here and roll at 2,000, I could get the 10 direct upgrades, then it would have been worth it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Now, in previous treasure rushes, I had been talking about how I needed a lot of techs rather than engines. Nowadays, because Gameloft removed the requirements for tech and engines for the first 3 upgrades of cars, now they don't seem as important. I'm still gonna keep mine around just for the sake of, you know, having them. But in case someday Gameloft wakes up and they're like, oh no, you know what? Cars need these parts again, and now they're gonna be extremely rare, and I'm gonna be like, oh, hello. And I'm gonna be like, well, turns out that I still have all of mine, so that'll be great. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna keep mine for a considerable amount of time. All right, this is the last dice that I have for this thing. I'm gonna land there and hope to hit the 2,000, or is there 1,400? Whatever. So this time I need a 4. Yes. All right, let's do a 4 and hope for the best. Come on, give me the 1,400. Give me the 1,400. Oh my god, really? Did I just? Oh, it was worth it. You see, I could have guaranteed a certain amount of direct upgrades, but I actually got more from this. Wow. All right, that was legit lucky. Now, I'm still pretty far away from unlocking the card, and as you can see, I'm out of dices. Now, this is the moment when the game, if you're not careful, the game can suck you into, maybe I'll spend a little bit of money, buy some dices, and maybe I'll get to the car. Don't fall for it. If you didn't get it with your regular dices, don't spend any more money, because it's not gonna be worth it. You're gonna be having to spend a lot of money on buying a bunch of dices for a random chance to maybe unlock the card. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. You know, if you get super lucky with your natural dices and you unlock the card, that's absolutely amazing. But seriously, spending money on this, DBT did it. You don't have to do it. I mean, DBT did it before. You don't have to do it. It's not good for your health. Well, at least for the health of your wallet. But all right, that was all the dices that I got. But let me see real quick what it is that I got. 144 items total, 32 direct upgrades, 22 really, plus the 10 that I got from the lucky 1400 roll, so look at that. Look at that. All right, see? And this is why I don't have a problem with, in that sense, with the treasure rush. Again, just don't be gambling your money. It's fine to gamble the free resources that the game gives you, meaning the dices that you get from playing and all of that stuff. But don't be gambling with actual money. Don't be buying dices and hope that you unlock something. The only way that it's worth to spend on this thing, if you're willing to spend a lot of money, is on buying the guaranteed unlock of the car, which is ridiculously expensive, so it's still not worth it. But at least over there, you know that there's a ceiling. But just buying dice after dice after dice and hoping that you get it, don't do it. It ain't worth it. But alright, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Again, remember, it helps the channel. There's always content, so why not? But that's all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.